as a business and the growth that we've seen over the previous, particularly 3 to 5 years, I'm very confident to say that there is no way we would have achieved what we have without the coaching and the learning, because what that did, that's given us the foundation to grow the business from, and we would not have been able to do that and gone at the pace we've gone at. Yeah, it would have been a very, very difficult journey. It would have taken a lot longer. There would have been a lot more lessons learned the hard way, shall we say. I think working with ActionCOACH and particularly Sanjiv, the learning and the coaching that we gained from that gave us many lessons, opportunities to avoid making mistakes, to do things in the right way, and certainly now where the business is at, it allowed us to build a foundation within the business around people, positions, culture, strategy, and to go about things in the right way. And that was certainly fundamental to helping us achieve the growth that we've seen over the previous few years. And you weren't allowed to, keep turning up week after week or every 2 weeks having not set about doing the things that you agreed. Ultimately, with a coach, you're guided by the coach, but you're still responsible to do the things that you've said you're going to do. But Sanjiv was always very good at holding you accountable to that. And Sanjiv was very efficient with time. And when I look at what we achieved in the sort of 1 hour sessions we had, or a half-day strategy session, we never once left one of those sessions where we hadn't achieved the objectives that we needed to achieve, and we never once left there without a clear picture of what the next steps were and what we needed to do. So turnover perspective then, I think we're around 10 million in revenue. Yeah, several years later now, we've just turned over 43 million with a plan to push that to in excess of 50 this year. Yeah, very exciting, and we're very proud of that growth. We've just taken on some investment. So ultimately, the investors invested heavily in the business. Matt Litton, the other shareholder, and myself, we're continuing on that journey with the investor. So we're currently in the process, partway into delivering a 5-year plan there. Paul Morrall, my brother and shareholder, has been lucky enough to hang his boots up and look for some new challenges in life. And yeah, we're all, financially in a very good place. And it's a bit cake and eat it. We've managed to get financially secure, but still able now to push on and still reach towards our long-term vision, which is ultimately taking the business global. Yeah, very exciting. You just get more freedom. We're very lucky with the position we're in now, but I think the key for me is again back to that balance. So the way the deal was structured with the investment really was achieving all things really. It was securing base camp, being financially better off, but also able to still continue on the journey and do the things that we love doing, which is learning and growing a business. So I think really for somebody that's in any size business, there's always room for that coaching and mentoring. It was certainly fantastic and transformational for us. And I'd say if you've got any doubt whatsoever, or an element of you is thinking potentially of looking for a coach, then I'd say 100%. I mean, certainly with Sanjiv, it was transformational for us.